Yes, welcome to episode 6 of the Open Goal Euros podcast. How we doing, boys? Are we good?
Oh, nearly there, boys. We're nearly there.
How are you doing?
How do you
Bit better the day.
This is frosty. This is frosty.
Oh, it's a bad thing to
Let the nation know what's happening.
Warning about me, Snow. My God.
Yes,
off 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you were, hey.
Warthog.
By the way, you were outrageous last night. So you were?
Just blocked top nose. Fucking blocked top nose with all the fumes in the fucking room.
What fumes?
Walked in the wee man's fucking smoking and sleeping. Smoking while he's sleeping. One thing I hate in life is fags, right? I hate fags more than my worst enemy.
I like it,
and I had to pull it out of his mouth. It gave me the fear touching the thing. Either that or we just bumped the two down to bed, down to smithereens. Unbelievable.
See the big safety officer?
Mario for Big Brother?
It's funny. What you watch? Zombie health and safety on it.
What did you want, Kev? You said about you picked his bun up yesterday night, fags just fell in.
I borrowed Eric's hat for the football, man. There's 11 fags in it.
I love Deutschland.
I just like to thank the camera guys because they just look after me big time.
He actually said this morning, the first thing he says, you were snoring this morning, big man, I nearly videoed you.
Did you video?
Aye, just to get him back, I've got it on.
There's your
I need to
phone
get it,
there,
I don't know.
I had a good sing song in that before the game yesterday in that hotel, didn't we, in the reception?
Brilliant.
Listen, it's brilliant. Listen, we'll pick it up again as the day goes on. It's early days, isn't it?
The amazing thing is though, when he was reading, you kept him up all night and then you woke up in the morning and put smooth radio on.
It doesn't like smooth radio. It doesn't like fags, it doesn't like smooth radio.
I like smooth. But see when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and Smooth still playing.
And he's sleeping.
You won the tower, mate.
Where is it?
He gets the tower.
You're going to lift the tower later
we've come all the way over here to see Blackpool Tower. It's a great
when we get to the airport, you'll be
What did you spend on that thing?
€45.
And then lost it in a Chinese restaurant.
He walked out with it paying and then had to go back and get it.
He had a wee tantrum to get it as well, didn't he? He wasn't leaving the shop until he got it.
See, for 2 minutes, you were gone for about 2 minutes, weren't you, about that?
When I realised
then we realised what you can do with that tower.
So many things.
Oh my God.
What was your favourite thing?
My favourite was the back scratcher.
You like the back scratcher? The orchestra. Getting everybody going out.
You were getting all the Scotland, you were doing that brilliant.
What was your best song we played yesterday? What was your favourite in that reception?
Oh, great question.
We're missing somebody. Big Ted.
Oh, but she's not letting us have him. And also another superstar that's on it, Melissa Slane.
Oh, hey, she's...
What a woman.
Aye, she loves you too. She said you were a wee bit frosty with her, Kev.
She's the only sensible Slane I've ever met.
She's a great lassie, isn't she? She's a brilliant lassie.
Aye, she is. She absolutely... But she started vlogging us last night.
She's turned into a wee vlogger.
Comes for good stock. And how's it been in sharing the room with your sister?
That awkward at time I'd say that. She said to me, can you help me pack my case today? And just had a wee look and thought, nah.
But once again, like the Euro podcast series is brought to you by the Ladbrokes. Remember to sign up to their 1-2-3 game on the Ladbrokes app, where you can win £50 cash if you predict 3 correct scores from games in the Euros.
Like to download in the description box below.
Have fun and always remember to please
gamble responsibly.
Right, boys, on to the game last night. Scotland's Euro campaign is over. What have you made of the performance last night and their performance as a whole this tournament?
Thought last night was very safe, wasn't it?
Kind of summed up the full tournament, didn't it?
Very safe. Even that, the first sort of 20-30 minutes, I think Hungary almost just allowed Scotland to have the ball. They were keeping it side to side, but without, I can't remember a real chance.
Charlie said that Hungary were basically like that, mate. The fault, and we didn't know how to fucking jam.
Aye, it was weird with Hungary though, because they actually, Scotland could have qualified with 2 points. I know, I mean, it's crazy to think, but Hungary actually had to win, so the way they were set up to me was surprising, but maybe they knew.
Hungary are not very good and we're worse, and that's the reality. How you kind of identify at half time that you're on top of the game in terms of possession, but in the most important areas, which is width, we've got Ralston who's a fullback, we've got Robertson who's a fullback, they're not naturally wanting to go forward. So at that point, you've got to say to yourself, right, we need to win this game here. Let's bring them two off. Let's get two forward-thinking park players on and see if we can get further up the park, because see this side to side, back, side to side. Fucking hell, man. What we've got to do, side to side and back to back till we get to the final.
So why
have a go.
Kev, why is he not doing that then? Why did they not do that then? I mean,
well, that comes from the manager, Derek. It comes from the manager. 100% instruction, and I just don't understand what the thinking is. Come to a tournament and just be happy to be here.
No, and
we're happy to be. But the fans are amazing. We've sung. We've won the Euros for the singing.
We've won the Eurovision.
We've won the Eurovision.
We've won the Eurovision this trip.
But I tell you what, we'll come here and we'll just like be so negative. So even if we say we snatched a win last night and we got the 3 points, are we going to be super negative with the last 16? What we've got to just be negative all the way and try and hope we win the day of Greece?
That's a trait, isn't it? Is that a trait that we've got, that we just accept that? And that's a problem. You've had that. I've spoke to you the last couple of days. Although I've went against the grain with you, and I'm kind of, but we just accept things. He's absolutely bang on. Why do you not go for it? Why, innit? So it's
but see, even the time of the subs, you're bringing on Lawrence Shankland and I think it was Stuart Armstrong the first two. I think it was in 75 minutes. You're getting them 15 minutes, right? You know yourself coming to a game of that magnitude. It takes you about 5-10 minutes to get your body up to speed with the pace of the game. So I just don't.
James Forrest never played a minute in the tournament.
Well, why bring him? Why bring him?
He cancelled his holidays or not?
Listen, I know James Forrest has had an up and down 2 or 3 years with Celtic, right? But when he's been asked to come into I would say a struggling Celtic side towards the end of that season to get over the line, he's come in and put in some really, really big performances due to his experience. He's been there, done it. That's the kind of players you needed to bring on last night. Somebody with a wee bit of game knowledge, a wee bit of understanding.
He could play that position, couldn't he?
Listen, Derek, you watch that Hungary first half, right? Hungary weren't causing us any problems whatsoever down behind the back, the right hand side of our back five, right? So that's when you say, right, wait a minute, we're on the front foot here. Maybe we don't need Ralston. So every time it comes to Ralston, it's no Ralston's fault because he's a defender, right? He's no forward thinking. Even if James doesn't go down the line and beat 4 or 5 men and whatever and cross it in, he still comes inside and plays 1-2s and looks to create things from coming in the park. I just think that I don't know. I would love to say I would blame the players, but I can't because I hate to believe that they are going by the instruction given by the coaches.
Is that the main issue at the moment, lads? Well, there's loads of issues, but what do you say we've not won a game in how long? 11 games?
11 games, isn't it?
I don't
understand why we took on that. Was it the England game, the France game? I think it's a habit. It's a good habit when you win games of football. Is that you get the feel-good factor. Don't know how to win games now. And you need a wee bit of momentum. You've come into this tournament like knowing in the best nick, but he's absolutely right, man. Why be so kind of restrained and negative? And you're fucking just go for it.
It's got to come for the manager, hasn't it?
I think so.
If you're playing football that way, it's got to come for the manager.
Yeah. What do you think's changed so much? Because the run in the group, Scotland had gone an incredible run to qualify, wasn't it? And they beat Spain at home.
Do you think we peaked too early? I think we've not.
What is that thing?
Everybody talks about like
you're just always a good team, aren't you?
We've had some bad injuries leading up to the tournament, right? We think of the players that have got injured, right? Let's go with Dykes. Let's go with Hickey, right?
They're big players.
Big players, right? Big players. But do we change our style of formation if the two are fit?
We keep what is the style?
Exactly. So we still keep the same thing. The only difference thing is you then have Lyndon Dykes who is a focal point, so you can drop balls into him. You could maybe put balls up. You might get closer together. I just think yesterday at half time we could have easily took off Ralston, put on Forrest. We could easily put on Shankland and took off maybe one of the sitting midfielders and went for like a 3-5-2 or something and tried to attack more.
There was at times, Kev, where I seen Scotland actually played through. I think it was maybe the first 15 minutes or something. They played through the Hungary, almost for a goal kick. It was Hungary sort of front three. It came up, and then it came up, and she had done a lovely touch just to break. But see when he played it out to McTominay, we were so deep. So see even though we sort of beat their sort of first press, we're so deep. So McTominay turns back and then allows him to get back in.
We're looking for that.
See me watching it. I don't think there's any instruction of when the ball's at the right centre back. You move there. This is how we're going to get out. I don't see any of that instruction. Everyone just stands in their area of the pitch, maybe moves 2 yards here and there, but you can't break teams down playing like that. There needs to be movements, there needs to be rotations that are worked on the training pitch Monday to Friday. I can't watch us and say that we're working on how to break teams down when I watch us. It's so rigid, it's unbelievable. Like you say, the ball ends up to Robertson or Ralston, who you're counter on to go and beat a man and put a cross in. That's not what they're good at.
No, exactly. But the thing is, Stephen says, and we commented on during the game, maybe when Hendry or maybe when Gilmore, the very few times, rare times, he actually played through the lines and Shea Adams got a lovely touch. That's where you're just looking for a little set and then a ball through to somebody making a run. Everybody comes that way.
Yeah.
And nobody's thinking, we never look to go in behind. We maybe did, if you really, really scrutinise the game, but very rarely did we look to go behind. Even things like going to Hendry, to Hanley, to McKenna. At that point when McKenna opens up his body, left foot, even Ralston, even if he threatens to go like a big diag, right? Even just threaten it, right? That defender might drop, but then might create some space for somebody else. But we don't ever look to go behind.
But do you know what as well though, Kev? That happened a lot of times. And see when you play with three at the back, the big reason you play three at the back is your left side or the right side stepping at the space.
Yeah.
Scott McKenna 10 yards of space in front of him and he passes the ball to Andy Robertson with a man a yard away from him. Stepping at the space, somebody comes to you, then you play through them. But again, that comes for instruction on a training pitch now.
Aye, by the way, and that's it. But do the players, should they take a wee bit more responsibility and think
Possibly.
There's a wee bit of that as well, because I get, I mean, that was probably why, when I was a young player and all that, I was terrible for that. I got my instructions on that, but see, during the game, I felt like, aye, you go to field again, you go to...
See what you just said there. I remember that feeling. You set yourself up, you go out. See when you're in the game, you know when it's no going the way the manager wants it. So that's when you use your own experience to maybe say to somebody like, "This isn't working. So we need to maybe do this." Why are they not like? I don't understand.
Have a wee bit of balls about you, and all. So
look at this. So here's Scotland stats at Euro 2024. Expected goals at 0.97, ranked 24th. Shots taken 18, ranked 23rd. Shots on target 3, ranked 24th. Expected goals conceded 4.3, ranked 23rd. Goals conceded 7, ranked 24.
Right, so on the shots and the goals and whatever else, right, there will always, and this will be a big argument going forward, they'll say we've had a 31 goal season striker sitting on the bench, right? I will still stick by the wee play that suited more of a Shea Adams. I know Shankland came on last night and he actually did quite well. I thought he did quite well, but the game's open, the game's being chased. It's no that mundane pass, side, back, pass, side. If Shankland's in that thing, he's doing exactly the same as Shea Adams.
He never felt part of the tournament.
No.
He never felt, and that's where you've got to give him a wee bit more game time. And by the way, and he's a guy that can just conjure up something for nothing. So, but you've got to make him feel good about yourself. But he's not enough game time. I just thought it just seems like sticking with the same people all the time.
Mm-hmm. Again, you need to take into consideration our performance at the last Euros as well. 1 point we got that tournament. So is there any point in getting them if we're going to come and play like this?
Very similar performances, wasn't it? Last Euros as well.
It's going whimper, isn't it?
So is that 4 years and we've not really seen any sort of improvement?
And these to be
probably. They keep talking about but we've got to 2 tournaments. See, the reality is the UEFA are making it easier for teams to get to tournaments.
Easier to get in the last 16 as well, mate.
Because the Nations League, because the top 2 and third place finishes. It never used to be like that. Whereas we get here and it's like, we're happy.
That's it.
So Steve Clarke's still the man for you? Is he still the man for the job?
That's the mentality thing. We've got to get that, erase that, and we've got to have a wee bit more about us.
I would like that. Sorry, Dale.
No.
So you asked the question there, we just answer it, but I'll have my say. I think it's time for a wee change. Who that change is, I don't know. I just, if Steve Clarke would change his philosophy and maybe be a bit more attacking, then I'd give Steve Clarke all the back in the world. But I just see too much of the same thing all the time, and we are capable. And I've seen it in games against Holland when we got beat. Was it 3-0, 4-0? But I tell you what, we didn't have dominate a lot of the possession. We didn't have create a lot of good chances. We just didn't take them. I don't know what. I can't put my finger on it. Do we get stage fright? Do we get?
These players can't get stage
inferior complex.
They're not playing at top level.
That's playing against top teams all the time.
I know, but I just wonder, like, what? There must be a reason why we can't perform.
Look at McGinn. You've barely seen him get involved at all this tournament.
No, you're right.
But I always say you could put any player in the wrong structure, mate, not a bad player. These guys look good for their teams because they're drilled, mate. These top teams are drilled. It makes you look a better player. See if Steve Clarke's going to keep the job. I think he needs to get a top coach in who can coach dominating football, attacking, dominating football. Again, I could be wrong, but John Carver doesn't strike me as a forward-thinking young coach who looks at the game as these top coaches.
But it's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because he'll not do it, because he's got his backroom staff. He's happy with them, but we just settle for. It's like we settle for second best. It's our mentality. We've got to get rid of this mentality. Aye.
By the way,
But the Falkirk, sorry mate.
No, you go.
None you go, no. Everyone plays like, see, everyone criticises. That's how every team in the SPL plays. Sit behind the ball, hard to beat.
From the bottom to the top, and I say from the bottom to the top because I coach at grassroots like Slaney does. You've got your boys playing at grassroots. We have fun fours, right? We don't have a goalie, and 4 wee kids run about against 4 other wee kids. Then we move them up to 5s, and you get a goalie. Then we go to 7s, and it gets a bit more like football. But you have a retreat line because wee Davy can't pass out to wee Tom. Right, because wee Tom needs to get his touches. Because wee Tom needs to get his touches, right?
Make wee Davy better.
Then we go to 9s, and we go to 9s. We go to this one. We go to 9-a-sides, right, for 1 year to get them ready for 11s. We don't even have 9-a-side pitches in Scotland. So then coaches and teams are agreed to buy certain pitches, certain goal frames to accommodate these pitches. Then we move to 11s, and then it gets competitive. Now, I don't mean that you need to be winning at every age level or whatever group you go up to, but we need to install a wee bit of winning mentality in some kids.
That's in you.
I know it's in you.
You either got that or you've not got that.
But see that, well done. Unlucky the day, but just let us enjoy yourself, you man.
You can Davy a cuddle.
Mate, I
know, but I think you can win. You can want to win all you want, mate. But see, if you're not set up and you're not coached right, then wanting to win means nothing. Mate. We all want to win.
So you were very vocal last night about like being set up and not being coached properly, right? So I wanted to ask today, what do you think Steve Clarke's done with them for the last 2 weeks leading up to this?
How could I possibly say?
Well, you obviously last night you're saying, but
I'd imagine seeing Steve Clarke's doing a lot of off the ball stuff.
Because last night you're obviously saying that that's a team that's got no instruction, and then now you're saying, so did they have instruction? They must have done something.
It doesn't. To me, going forward, it doesn't look like there's instruction. I think the players look like they're making it up on the pitch.
There must be instruction somewhere. I get that. I get that there will be instruction. I just would like to know.
Even like your 2-10s, like when the ball goes to Robertson, McGinn and McTominay didn't run in that space. You never see that movement.
No.
That comes from you work on that in the training ground. Sometimes McTominay will drop short. Sometimes he'll be away on the other side of the pitch. Again, that I could be completely wrong, but that looks to me like a team that doesn't work on in possession of the ball, and the other team's half of the pitch.
Sometimes I feel we put a formation in place, and we put players in to suit the formation instead of putting the players in to suit what's going to work best for us. So we are still playing this 5-3-2, and the reason we played the 5-3-2 was because we always accommodated Tierney and Robertson. Well, Tierney wasn't there.
That's why I get back to this.
Did we need to play that? Could we have went a 4-3-3? Could we have went a 3-5-2? Could we have done something a wee bit different that might have given us the best opportunity? Because I just looked at that. I look big time in the Switzerland game with a 20-minute period of the second half where we're on top and we're dominating possession of the ball like we did last night. That was an opportunity to bring the proper subs on earlier. Maybe your Forrest, maybe your Shanklin, maybe a young boy Tommy Conway who is young, naive, raw. We could have won that game. See, we'd have won that game. That 3 points might have been just enough.
Penalty, was it penalty?
It was a penalty.
That's a fucking stone wall. It's a foul. It's in the boat. It's a
stone wall.
Did they even check it?
No.
That's how
no.
They never checked it?
No, they never checked it.
They've looked at it.
They've looked at it quickly and probably went, nah, there's not enough. But see, when you actually look at it through, and I think the best way I described it was Neil McCann described it very well on one of the channels, and he'd said that I get that Armstrong's got his body in front and he's grabbing his shirt, but before he grabs his shirt, the boys come in that quick, his knees buckled Armstrong's leg, and that's what went to
Armstrong in it.
See that great run, mate.
Love it.
That's when else did the 10s make that run in the full tournament, mate?
That's what I'm saying.
You run beyond.
It's a nightmare.
But you need the players and you need to get the players on the park that are going to make the runs.
It's a great run.
That's how it's too safe, isn't it? Just it was.
But McTominay actually finds a pocket of space where he gets the ball and gets turned and starts running at people. That did not happen at all. Everyone was into feet back. Whereas Nathan got checked on half turn and can I take that in and get? I don't know what it was. I just think it was just I thought.
What happened to their goal the other day?
I watched it. We were in the box. They attacked. I think it was Lewis Morgan was chasing the boy who then played it out wide, who then cut it back for the same guy to score. Should Lewis Morgan have brought him down, not followed his run, brought him down the halfway line, take the free kick, because it's still 0-0 and there's like 5 seconds. I don't know how, maybe.
You feel a goal coming,
you
hit the post before it. By the way, the 20 for Hungary was magnificent.
Was he brilliant? Was he?
Player, man of the match as well, but I actually said it 20 minutes into Melissa. I mean, you're watching this wee guy, you're fucking magnificent. No.
Is that the time you got hit with a chip in the back of the
Somebody
head?
whacked me with a chip last
Somebody
time.
whacked you with a chip?
I said to myself, it was a glass that hit me, and the guy said it was a chip. It was me that done it.
Why did he do it?
I was just having a laugh.
Just
When
laugh.
was that? The wee 20, I think Salah, he's called Salah, plays with Freiburg. Oh, if I was Celtic, I'd go and get him.
Oh, would you right?
Aye, he's that good, but whether they can afford it or not, he was just a joy to watch. But we've got, as I say, we've got a player like that sitting on the bench. Jamesy.
Oh, Jamesy, him.
Class, and we would, for whatever reason, didn't play, but that we
Did you feel that in the game, son, that Ukraine were going to score? Get that feeling?
Towards the end.
I said that to you this morning.
Did you get that feeling that Hungary were going to score?
Aye, because
I said that
I said
to
the
you
exact
this
same
morning.
breakfast,
I
that's
had
what I'm
the
asking.
same feeling.
you could see the gaps opening, and I
Didn't
think that McLean
you-
goes to left back. I don't know if Henry kind of went to right back, it just leaned. I don't know if he just put all these subs on it, just kind of was like a free for all. They hit the inside of the post, shot, and there was another one, and eventually get the goal, but it started opening really up, didn't it?
I just had that feeling. It's like.
For what,
And I know- I know
what
what-
sort of period in the game, Derek, was it last?
It was like, going back to it's like and we shouldn't be talking about the Scottish Cup final. I always felt that with Celtic. I just felt that was coming, and it was like last night, exactly. You could just feel it. But we've got to review. I think the players, you talk brilliant, by the way. I love the passion and all that, but I just think sometimes players have a wee bit more balls about yourself. When you're on that pitch, you own it. Fucking go and show a wee bit. If you feel something's not quite right, the manager, you've got your instructions, but within that, go and do a wee bit.
By the way, I hope
Definitely.
I've not heard, but I hope the boys are alright. It went down.
Aye, first right.
What's
Who's that?
See the boy for Hungary.
I get wiped out.
He
Did
got
he get
wiped
wiped
out,
out?
and then he gets taken off, and the blanket's not went up. It was terrifying at the
There's
game.
no news, so no news is always good news. I think you'll be alright.
Aye, finger.
He's stable on
Oh,
the
stable, brilliant.
We did
That was horrible.
we need to pay the
I'm
fortune
glad
for the
he's stable.
tickets.
I thought he was.
But I'm glad that I went.
Aye, it was incredible.
Great
The
experience.
national anthem was brilliant, wasn't it?
Aye, did you FaceTime the boys?
Aye.
Is that a different
You were greeting,
experience for
weren't
you?
Great, mate, I had tears.
Definitely,
Couldn't
on the
stop.
other side
Full
and
game,
shit.
never seen a minute. It was
You were just
full-
greeting to each other?
Full family greeting on the phone.
But it was everybody said the first two games that the national anthem was incredible. To experience that was the fact.
See-
And I know we talk about, but the fans and the atmosphere. Just since we've got here, the full of Germany, seeing all the Scotland fans here, has been one of the best things I've ever seen.
Aye,
Just
it's been
like that.
Tottenham Army never let the country down.
No.
That's a
Brilliant, no
fact.
trouble at all.
No trouble, no hassles. The team. I try and watch the highlights back after watching it live, and there's no highlights. Shanklin's cross to Hanley, because in my opinion, I think he's got to score.
What was that one again, Kev?
It came out and it kind of broke out to Shanklin.
On the right-hand
Shanklin's
side?
put a great cross
Aye.
in, and I think it's Hanley, and he's up, and it looks to me like he's trying to head it back across the goal instead of going for goal. And I feel if he goes down for it, I think it's a goal.
He needs to go back on that pub board.
And then that's another thing. We had a
Grant
couple of
Sams.
chances last night that
Like
failed the wrong
Grant
people.
Sams.
Shanklin, was it Hanley had that bending shot straight at the keeper?
Aye.
Maybe that falls to somebody else. They whip that the other way.
I like Shanklin. I thought he looked good last night when he came on.
Shanklin that had.
Aye,
I know Shanklin did look well.
but he was out left. He
Every
was
day
out
of the week,
right.
get your
Stuff was
best
good.
players on the park.
He's one that can create something out of nothing into Shanklin. When you get the bottom wide, he could beat somebody.
Just no enough game time. Didn't feel
I
part of the
think
job.
no. I'll take back me saying the way we played. I think even the way we did play, I think Shanklin was still. I think Shanklin could have did a wee bit more than Sheridan for me. I
Actually, thought Sheridan was no bad. You know that?
I think he links the play, but I think Sheridan's a tough role, didn't he? A tough role.
Aye.
Tough role.
Right, lads, it is a final day. Sad, happy. What you feeling?
I know yous are feeling.
I'm so fucked.
Yous are desperate.
I'll be honest with you.
The big man
I
wouldn't
cannot
have even
wait
had
to get
breakfast
him.
with me this morning.
Cannot
I just went and
wait to
looked
get
out the
him.
window. He wouldn't even sit with
Come to
me.
Germany for 12 days. They said it'll be great. Cannot wait to get home.
There must have been parts that you enjoyed. The first six
Aye.
days was
I'll be honest
outstanding.
with you. I don't want
Stay in the
him.
house.
So, you
I'm
know,
not going him.
No,
I'm
you
going
stay
with-
here.
There's a guy called,
Dortmund.
what's his name, Pence? I'm man, him and I.
You and Pence have got to Dortmund,
Aye,
didn't
yeah, it's
You should just stay here yourself.
Dortmund.
Come into it. I don't know where Dortmund
Your
came.
performance is one of the best I've seen.
I'm going right.
You should go and live in the field. Just live in the fields.
Well, how good would that be?
Do you think you could survive?
Like a scarecrow. I just keep a scarecrow. That's my job, innit? Just
Smoking.
innit? And then
Just stand and smoke like that.
Well,
Some amount
just
of veg in there. Cabbages, strawberries.
So
That's a
wait,
strawberry
he is the
field. That
cabbage.
it's
one
a
there.
scarecrow day. What's your yours?
I think you'll do,
Is it
mate.
Audi?
I think it's a tough shift.
You'll like that.
I think it's like playing right wing back for Scotland. Tough shift, mate.
You get me
Graveyard
scarecrow there and a carry, you'll be fine.
That's actually a job I can
You'd be
You could
brilliant
do
at that.
that.
You'd be
Could you,
brilliant.
I think you could maybe sort it with somebody that you do 12 hours, they do 12 hours.
I'll do another 12.
There you go.
But he wants to be a lifeguard, doesn't he?
Sure he
Oh,
does.
I know. I love. And Aye, and I like actually that barbecue in my room last night was magic.
I wish I'd experienced a bit of it.
Aye.
What is it about the lifeguard that you like?
I don't know. It just must be the red pants. Is it? I don't
It's his
know.
Hasselhoff, didn't he?
I know.
It's shorts. The hog.
I love it.
Saving somebody.
Nothing right with them.
There's been too much talk of pants in this holiday, hasn't there?
The white
you,
pants is called
the white-
the white pants is the white pants. That is.
Oh, see white pants. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yourself, you mean?
No, no, in me. Like,
And the feet as well, you like the feet, didn't you?
oh, I love feet. Well, I spent a whole day tickling his feet, massaging his feet.
Wait, yesterday?
And then his sister came in and I went, they're called a halt to that, man.
Aye.
She's
You're fighting in a fight,
only one
weren't you?
Was he good at it?
Oh my God, the best.
What is it?
Even into your back, it actually feels like one of the
I was
chairs.
picking things out his nails and all that.
Derek, you're disgusting, mate. Right, let's get on, mate.
We've got see the Teddy, like see we
Ted.
talk about Ted as a
We wouldn't
massive
let
Ted
you
at
bring Ted.
reception. He's obviously been walking about waiting to get for reception, but yesterday we came out to go a walk and he's got the Teddy's cardigan on.
She was a wee bit upset there.
Aye, she's not happy on it,
She wouldn't let me bring him out.
I just said to me last night, she went, the cardigan's enough.
I felt quite good with that cardigan on, even though it was.
Are you shooting that?
Damn it, no.
Aye, that's such a bit. It was a good
white
look.
panties.
That's the only thing Ted's missing in it.
What is your, what's your highlight of the trip?
Tower for me.
The tower
tower
was
was
brilliant.
The 2 minutes
You'll see it on the
when
vlogs
he
and-
bought that. See when he bought that, you were gutted. But then we picked it up,
But
didn't
do
we?
you know what I'm going to say? That I think before that, when we went up the tower and we realised it was a storm, I'm going to say this to the viewers. I think it's two of the best minutes open goals ever produced. This guy,
Incredible.
that storm,
That's
Big Kev is at the side, didn't he? What he
Chinese
did. The tower.
You didn't like it. You don't like heights,
I
didn't you?
don't like being up high and that feeling that maybe collapsing.
See, I'm
Maybe he will have the full tower collapsing.
Mate, I've seen,
See, I love that.
Mate, there's
I'm a
things-
son of a roof sheeter, so I need to be up high every now and again.
You don't know he's going to.
I was wondering, do you not get that feeling when you're up high, you want to jump? I would keep high. It's a great feeling, isn't
See
it?
his speech you see it when he does the Scotland.
Amazing.
You
I love Scotland.
were up on the drums up there. What was that one again?
Playing the drums on his arse, What age are you, Derek?
57.
I don't know.
58? 58?
Yeah, aye.
We're
I
playing
just-
drums on your arse at 58.
Mate, the bet.
You enjoy
It's
it?
a big arse, isn't it?
It is a hairy arse. You know how a hairy arse man? Yeah, a hairy arse man, mate.
I'm need to get a wee.
But it's a nice hair. It's
That is a nice hair.
Just hair
That's it.
everywhere in your
Could
arse.
you-
My dad's got the fucking full arse is hairy. His is
you get a
baldy
wee-
and then goes into hair.
Can I have a
Beautiful.
wee side shed on the back of my.
Aye,
you could probably come over.
We could work on
A
it
wee
today.
perm,
Aye.
maybe a wee perm.
Aye, we'll work on it
Get
today.
the same guy to cut your hair today, his arse.
See him.
The boys.
See if I get my hands on him now.
I want to take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to everyone who came to our live shows, Munich, Cologne and SWB free. We cannot do it without you. Absolute heroes. And we're going home, but the Euro podcast series with Ladbrokes will continue for the rest of the tournament. With another 4 episodes still to come. And the vlog will be out as well soon.
Superb.
Last wee bit, lads. Last wee bit. You want to say
Can I
something?
just ask you on what you've seen so far? Who wins the Euros?
Spain.
Spain.
I'm French. I'm
Nah, he's thinking behind the French,
French
isn't
fries for me.
I'm going to say between Germany and Spain.
Who are you going?
You not going for? No, you don't fancy France, no?
Nah.
Nah.
Was there bad tension in the camp?
Bad blood.
Bad
But
blood. They were up the tower.
No, I
Somebody was
don't.
smoking in the room. Snoring.
The shops.
Listen,
The shop.
The shops.
see that big.
We the shops got his, they were playing his arse up the tower.
See that big camera guy, big Ralph, a bit high tower. What I was
Oh,
a saviour
it'd be
last
magnificent.
night. Gave us about 40 fags, minty fags, and I had the time of my life. So I did.
Camera boys have been.
The camera boys have been brilliant.
Aye,
haven't
they have. A lot of hard work the boys put
I
behind
tell
the
you what,
scenes.
they put up with yous. Well done.
What are you doing, mate? What's the first thing you're going to do?
SWG3.
What's the first
What's the
thing?
first thing you're going to do when you get up the road?
I'm going to go up the stair and I'm going to hope when I jump into bed I get a wee cuddle.
Oh, you big
need
man.
a cuddle,
You need that.
yeah.
You
Oh,
need
I get a wee
that. You
cuddle.
need that.
Other things, just not imagine she was sitting smoking.
And
I'm waiting for
can I
you.
apologise? But I was calling her Linda yesterday.
Linda.
Linda,
It was like, so I take that
Kiss the
back.
boys good night because they'll be sleeping and then give the wife a wee cuddle and then go straight up tomorrow morning 5 o'clock back to work.
How are things, alright?
Aye, good mate, aye.
All good.
So I'm led to believe, aye.
Good.
I don't know why they wouldn't be good.
Tell what you do when as soon as you get in.
Right out in the field.
You're not going to
Starting your shift?
Start my shift first thing. It's quite early in it now back home. It's a bit late about what?
Good time of the year for scarecrows.
Is it?
Aye.
So I'm doing that. That's one job I'm going to do now. Go and be a scarecrow. Yes.
Paul, what you doing when you get in?
Screaming at a pillow.
As always. The highlights from Munich, Paul Slane.
That getting into meeting the live show when all the acts after us was
That was
incredible.
brilliant, wasn't it?
And then in the morning, going up to the camp, which history was brilliant, mate, wasn't it though? That history. But Munich, Munich as a city was just, and I think that was my best day of the trip. Munich, the live show.
Live
we
show
done a
was
show
incredible.
which I couldn't believe the atmosphere was just.
The live show was
The
outstanding.
Munich Surfer, wasn't it?
Oh, so you were the Munich Surfer?
Munich Surfer, aye.
That'll go down in legendary. I think you'll be a legend in Munich.
The German flag Scotland.
With the Lederhosen on.
Oh, that was just, the crowd were exceptional, and then we had all the action after it, and they were amazing. We stayed there the whole time.
Although we got beat 5-1, the fan part that day was good, wasn't it? It was a good mix between
amazing.
German and Scottish fans, wasn't
I
it?
was so in before it, remember those two with the messages were hilarious.
What message?
I just felt
What
like
messages?
I felt like Shankland.
You didn't involved.
Wasn't it?
Late caller injury, wasn't it?
Shankland.
Injury you called in
The
late.
fan park at Munich, that Augustina Keller, that's the best fan park we've been to.
Aye,
amazing,
definitely.
aye.
Amazing.
That was good.
Aye.
And then that day we were out and you were in the big German sex shop and that was funny.
That was fun.
Like Sergeant Kyle, wasn't it? He had
How was the nightclub? You loved that, didn't you?
Nightclub was
One of the best nightclubs
I think that's the
I've
first time I've been in a nightclub since Wonderbar 3 weeks ago.
That nightclub was incredible.
Nah, it wasn't. It was the music. The music
Music's
was
amazing.
brilliant, man. Music was so good.
Better and smooth.
Oh, way better than smooth, mate. Oh, aye, definitely.
Headed
Cologne.
up. Cologne, Big Charlie's arrival. That was brilliant to see Big Charlie. He was in great form, wasn't he?
He's a big handsome guy, isn't he?
Oh,
The worst was with Charlie.
Best. There's a guy with a touch,
Aye.
isn't he?
He's got a lovely touch.
He's got a
the worst
sensational
soft touch.
The worst was, Dale.
You know, do you like that?
Soft
Beautiful,
touch,
innit?
mate.
Just caress.
Caress it.
See, before he was leaving, gets a shower, dries himself off, get his stuff ready, picks my towel up, starts cleaning his trainers with my towel, and I'm thinking, oh no. And I didn't say it. Just let him do it, just pass the towel.
We did here night
That's
in
a mark of respect that you've got for that boy.
He was amazing when he came in. He was top.
that night we had in that bar in Cullen was sensational. The lookalikes, Joe Rogan lookalike and Gary Hobbs face
Gary Hobbs. That was probably my
funny.
highlight, him for his tenders.
That was
When you used to come up with
You've watched it for years, haven't you?
Nah, I love
See
it.
the one with Ian McCall.
Oh, that's a great look. He hated it, didn't he?
The boy
No,
wasn't
you
having
missed the
it.
greatest Ian
Aye.
McCall look like.
There was a woman
Was
that
it?
looked at
Aye.
Ian McCall in the breakfast place. Dusseldorf is a brilliant city. I loved it.
You did love
Dusseldorf was good.
I loved this
Dusseldorf was
Dusseldorf.
good. Aye, very good.
Ian McCall wasn't having me. I asked him for a cigarette.
No, I hate. He was raging with that.
There's not scarecrows.
Kate,
Aye. Aye, wasn't he? And he got, but then we got the ball out, and then the ball was fantastic.
Oh, the
footage,
greatest.
you
I'm
see
going
that-
to be
that's the-
ended in the vlog.
That's the greatest moment ever. When
I know, I'm going history.
he just listen. done
Slow
you-
motion, mate. I can stand replaying it in my head.
But Germany, what the overall riding the thoughts of Germany?
10 out of 10 for
He
me.
thinks it's efficient. Every train's took
I'm
about
saying
6
no, it's not
hours.
efficient. It's not efficient. No Wi-Fi, 5G shocking.
The pillows are
Pillows
are fucking terrible,
What's that?
Germany.
What's this script with
Sort your pillows
Pillows.
out, man.
Sorts your neck.
Mate, that's your pillow. That's your pillow. That's fucking it, man.
I know.
Yeah, there's a couple of pancakes.
You owned your
Horrific.
suitcase, didn't you?
Oh.
You bring out all your gear.
I
and all
put
that.
it in the clays underneath my pillow and put the pillow on top of the clays.
He was sleeping on his flip
Just for
flops yesterday.
substance.
He had his
know.
flip flops behind his head, just lying sleeping.
You know why there's no bins? Found out because they've offered that if all the people maybe on the streets of that struggling, they can pick up all the plastic bottles and the cans and they get 20 cents for return.
Aye, that was
So
That's quite good.
that's a good scheme for obviously
€2
maybe
for a plastic cup yesterday,
10,
wasn't it?
That's
aye,
right.
10 bottles you get yourself €2. So to some people that might mean the world. So I think that's the problem
Don't
with the
knock
bins. But nah,
Alright, is that why? That's not bad.
I'm not saying that's the reason why, but it'll maybe be one of the.
Aye.
Need to remortgage your house when I get back.
Have you checked it yet?
No, can't.
No, that'll be a few
You
months.
see,
Can't
what
look
were
at
you
it.
doing? Like, was it yesterday? I can't remember. You just started flashing your card at everybody. You're paying for everything. Where
Enjoy-
are these?
enjoy
Where you-
yourself,
I'm
mate,
like
don't
that, just cash is king. But you just kept going like that with your card.
Tap and everything.
And then tap
Tap
That
this.
beeping,
Tap
that
this.
beeping, they bring back cash and get rid
That's
of the
going to come back
contact
to haunt you.
No, mate, I can't check it.
Oh,
I
I
can't look.
10 out
You
of
don't
10
even
for
looked
me.
at it at all.
No, no once.
Away.
What's the point, mate? You're just going to bring you down, it? It's the last thing.
There must be plenty in it.
No, he's a fuck. Believe me, there isn't it. Right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. You've been incredible at this, Paul.
Have I?
I think so.
Yes, go on.
England versus Slovenia.
Oh, make a break for Southgate this, innit? Can he get the nation back inside?
I think he's just broke. Southgate is broke.
Just screaming into
Southgate's
it.
phoning Steve Clarke for advice.
How did you do that last night? How did you do that? I was crying last night.
Isn't it? Aye.
It's exactly what I'm after.
England,
no.
Slovenia.
You're
Quite fancy England there with the players.
Score, please.
I'm going to go.
Slovenia have been that excellent, but
Oh dear.
aye,
Aye, they've been outstanding.
they
I'll go
have,
2-1
they have
England.
been good.
2-1 England, okay.
Aye.
Ukraine versus Belgium.
I was very impressed with Belgium the other night. They beat the first game, but that second game they were. Oh,
De Bruyne's hitting form, isn't he?
De Bruyne was, Lukaku was brilliant, Doku cutting in. Yeah, some of their football was excellent. I'm going to go for 2-0 Belgium.
Yeah, happy with that. Georgia versus Portugal.
My favourites to win it, Portugal.
You think they can win it with Ronaldo up front?
Well,
Because it looks like Martinez has scared them, didn't it? He's going to play him every
Ronaldo's the
minute.
manager. Isn't he?
Ronaldo's the manager.
I'm going to
He's
go
actually done
for...
well, Ronaldo.
Has he?
Aye, like in terms of linking up the play and playing as a team player, I thought he's done quite well, Ronaldo.
He's always like that, Kev.
I know, but
See if he'd
that's
done that to me,
just,
mate, I
you know,
swear to God, man.
You did
What would you
not.
do?
You did not.
Georgia, Portugal, I'm going to go for Georgia 0, Portugal 3.
Aye.
Georgia 0, Portugal 3. And you just know that Hungary are going to, after we made an asset, you just know Hungary are going to win this tournament.
We said we didn't qualify. Obviously, that was naive on our part because we came into this tournament thinking that we would need 4 points to get out the group.
Finished third,
So when we're thinking 4, it's an easy mistake. Listen, it's fine. I think Hungary will qualify, and I kind of hope they do because
They'll get scudded.
it was one of them. Get that right up to Scotland because that should have been us.
Did you
It's
see
their own
when
fault.
they scored the react? Like,
mob
just
on
in
them.
their
Yeah,
crowd
sign
there.
up.
I love that feeling, that, but see when Celtic and Rangers used to play each other, and just the away end just used to go up, and if it just went quiet. It's one of the most magical feelings. Not against your own team, obviously.
In football, boys, you have been absolutely outstanding.
Yous have been
Honestly.
outstanding,
No, they have
and I
been
applaud
outstanding.
yous
I'm shocking,
for-
but you have been unbelievable.
See, last night at the game, he says how many fans do you think's in here? More Scotland or Hungary? I said, well, definitely Scotland. He went, no, but look at all the red. It's empty seats. The seats were red. Wee man's had a shocker, isn't he?
Bad one. Bad couple of weeks.
But no,
Oh,
listen,
lads,
it's been
pleasure.
an experience. Cheers. Thanks for
Well
having me.
done,
Well
well
done,
done,
everyone.
yous.